so cool, Brewster.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
You lied and I died!
I'm feeling rosy, yeah.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
How's it hanging, Phil?
Not the prime time yet.
Come and get it! So either put the gun down now, or kiss your ass goodbye.
Let's get this party started.
I agree, Dana. Let's get this party started early. So, welcome back to Sledgehammer Horror, guys. I am Ken Sledge, and let's talk horror. So, tonight we are going to be starting a little early, and as you may notice, my beautiful wife is not here. Ashley got called into work tonight, and with her being a superhero on the front lines, it's kind of a mandatory thing she has to do. I don't like it either. I can tell you right now that she's not happy. I can tell you that she's really bummed that she had to go in as well. But now, since she's not here, I'm expecting a clean sweep for Jason on this list. I am going to be impartial. And as the list goes, we're going to have Jason. I swear to you guys, I know that sometimes creators lie or whatever. Me and Ashley did not count this. As they came, we put them on the list. That was it. I have Jason, and I have Michael, and I also have the worst handwriting in the history of the world. But I'm going to keep an honest track on who ends up being on top. And like I said, this is all your guys' choices. So I'm very excited to do this. Let's catch up on the chat here real quick. What is up, Ryan? How you doing, brother? Yes, I agree. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I watched Friday the 13th Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan, and it's not that bad. The only part that really bothers me in that movie, do I still have it? Oh, I thought we had it. Oh, is this part right here. Hate that shit. I can't stand that part. What is up, Byron? Aiden, what's going on? Prefer Jason overalls. I empathize with him as a man with... Okay, totally understood. What is up, Mindless? How you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Very much appreciated. What is up, Cam with the Cam? How you doing, man? Jerry, what is up? Jerry's been a member for over a year now. Thank you, Jerry, getting all that exclusive content. Just got a review of Dracula, and he just got a video of me playing a cover song. If you're a member, you can see those videos as well. It is going to be tough. And like I said, this is voted on all by you guys. So, what is up, Stewie? What is going on, Terrell? But he doesn't... No, he takes Vancouver. That's what... And he takes a boat. What is up, Jesse? Pretty tired. I get you. I feel you. That's actually why we started so early. Because I have to be dad tonight now. With me and Ashley... With Ashley working, I do have to take care of the kids. So that's why we started a little bit early here tonight. The premise of 8 was ridiculous. Yeah, you ain't lying. Thank you, Jerry. I don't know who got it. For some reason, StreamYard does not tell us. All it says was that Jerry gifted a membership, but it does not tell us who got the membership. Can anybody please tell me who it was that got the membership? Because I would really like to know who got it, so I can tell them. I hope they like it. Do you think Chris Stuckman fakes his reactions to movies? I don't think so. If he does, that sucks. I think that some people think if they act over the top or they act crazy, that they will get better views. And I don't like that. Everything you see here on Sledgehammer Horror is genuine. I like Stuckman. I don't got a problem with Stuckman. I think that Stuckman's a very talented guy. But if he fakes reactions, that would kind of bum me out a little bit. I think that being genuine is the best way to be when you're doing this. And I want people, when they meet me, to go, wow, that dude is just like he is on YouTube. Like, there's nothing different about him as a human being than when I see him on YouTube. He's the exact same guy. And that's genuinely what me and Ashley hope for. We hope that when you meet us, you're like, hey, they are just chill people that just want to hang out and talk about horror movies. Honestly, I'm a Freddy fan, which is fair, which is totally fair. Horrorhead Heather, cool. Thank you, Jerry. You're the man. It really helps the channel, you guys. When you're a member, when you watch, when you subscribe, it all helps the channel so much. So thank you guys from the bottom of our hearts. Like, it is so rad. I'm very excited. Very excited. I love the fact that they're going a different route with this one. That's what I'm most excited about. How it's the daughter. Like, I think that's cool. No, but I'm in, Mike. I'm in. 100% I'm in. What's a movie that scared the crap out of you? The Dark and the Wicked is a movie that scared the crap out of me. But the scariest movie in my life, because I was very young when I watched it for the first time, and it's funny you ask, Tales from the Hood. Tales from the Hood is the movie in my life that scared me the most. Whenever people ask me to come on their show and talk about like the scariest horror movie scene or the scariest horror movie for me, it's always Tales from the Hood. That's the one that rocked me the most. That ending scene is just incredible. So incredible. I feel like the whole discourse behind Stuck with... Yeah. I did a video about it. We didn't even review it. It was a no-win situation. If you liked the film, you were glazing Stuckman. If you didn't like it, you hated Stuckman. It was just, it's his feature film debut, man. Like, congratulations to the guy. Like, that's so rad. He did something we all hope to do, which is fine. Is this no, not the Brendan Fraser one. The Lee Cronin one coming out this year. Scariest scene in a non-horror movie. I have two. Number one would be Casino. At the end, when they're killing Pesci and his brother. That scene scared the shit out of me as a kid. Like, that one really, really scared me. Large Marge from Pee-wee's Big Adventure also is up there. I think that was one that really scared me as well. Stand By Me, when you see the dead kid. That was a scene that scared me as a kid. Trying to think of other... the ending of Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Yeah, when I killed your mother, I looked like this. Like that. That was a good one when I was a kid. I have to think about a couple more, but those are some right off the top of my head. Like pretty scary moments in non-horror movies. That would be up there. Yeah, I think I'm comfortable with those ones. Number one for me is absolutely Casino. That part at the end when they're killing Pesci and his brother and he's in the hole and he's like, just fucking kill him, he's still breathing, man. Like that shit scared me as a kid so bad. Large Marge made me cry the first time because I was probably 4, and I'm watching Pee Wee Herman, I was so used to Pee Wee's Playhouse, and then all of a sudden, and I was just like, oh shit, like, oh my gosh. So that one definitely got me too. What is up, Chester? What is up, Dean? Thank you for coming in. No, did you send it to me? I don't remember you sending it to me. Email it to me. I do not remember it. It might have went to my spam folder. So email it tonight and I'll check. Me too. He put a lot of hard work into it. So whether you love it or hate it, good for him. Friday the 13th movies are way more fun, but Myers all day long. Oh, fucking course. Man, son of a bitch. Casino is incredible. Okay, guys, so we're going to start this. I just watched Videodrome last night and I thought it was alright besides the cool gore effects. The story didn't make sense, which is fair. Honestly, film-wise, I gotta go with Halloween. The only one I dislike and don't enjoy is 5, and Friday the 13th has 3 films. Okay. Which, again, totally fair. But this is going by villain. And you guys showed up when we asked. So I wanted to be excited for Scream 7. It's with all the drama. I know. I will watch it opening night. But I still stand with Melissa. I want people to understand that. If I'm going to boycott Scream 7, I have to boycott everything that Spyglass, Lionsgate, Warner Brothers. Because they're all owned by the same people. And, I stand with Melissa. That's all I want to say. Obviously, I'm not going to speak for Ashley. She's not here. But I I stand with Melissa. So, let us start the countdown. So we did a video on TikTok, Instagram, here on YouTube, and asked you guys to comment who you thought was the better villain. So we are going to start now. Pretty Killer Podcast, Jordana. I'm going with Ashley on this one. The OG main squeeze slashers, Michael Myers. Damn it, Jordana. Primetime Mitch. The OG Michael. For the sheer fact he was born evil, no reasoning behind his actions. Primetime Mitch. Appreciate it. Jen Lynn 27. I'm definitely going with Jason. He terrified me as a kid, and I feel like we'd actually get along. He doesn't hurt animals either. So, that right there is 2-1 in favor of Michael Myers so far. Real quick, guys, I'm going to try to send Ashley this link for this. So if she gets the chance, she can at least pop in. Just to be able to say hi to you guys. I think that would be pretty cool for her to be able to just stop in, and if she can. Right. Invite guest. Copy. Sorry, guys. I hate dead air, and I apologize. Mindless. I'll take Jason, in my opinion. Michael got his ass kicked in Halloween Ends. He also got his ass kicked by Busta Rhymes in Resurrection. Are you ever going to be on channel live streams like Adam Does Movies, Sean Chandler, 3C Films, Jeremy Johns? I would love to, Jonathan. I've been so blessed to work with Sean Chandler and 3C Films. I've been able to work with Chris. So these are things that I have been able to do. But I would never try to force myself onto if they ever invited me, I would absolutely be honored to join them on anything they did. Like I said, I'm a big fan of theirs. When I got to work with Sean, when I got to work with Chris, like those were monumental moments for me because I'm fans, you know. So that was cool. Bibliophile Film Buff, what is up, Amanda? Yeah, go ahead, let everybody know. I can't wait for you to tell everybody. From Scooby-Doo, where one creature inhabits Daphne's body, it was cut. I actually have that. I put that. If you want to see, I have that. And if you go to our shorts playlist, I have that deleted scene in the Sledgehammer Horror Shorts playlist. So thank you also, Bronson, for being a member for 25 months, over 2 years. Thank you. Your support means so much to us. Jason, yes. Yeah, that was a rough one. The movie's great. I just hate the ending. All right, so right now, Michael's up 3-1. Shot by shot official. Jason has better films and is a far better villain. I like it. Nightmare Center. Michael has better films. Jason is the better character. I said I wasn't going to do this. For right now, I'm going to put that one down in the tie area until Ashley can jump in and give us her opinion. So, can you at least jump in when you have a second? I have to ask you a question, and the chat needs an answer. I'm not even going to tell her which one it was. I'm going to say, if this is the case, what should we go with? Because I'm saying it should be villain. So, I'm circling Nightmare Centers. Right now, it's under tie, but we'll see. This debate gets quite tiring. It does, but it's just so fun for me and Ashley. Like, I love doing this. And doing this with you guys. First video for Amanda will be out next week. Bibliophile Film Buff. Follow, subscribe. Great friend of the channel. Been putting in a lot of hard work to make this happen. Can't wait. Send us the video when it's done, Amanda. Obviously, we'll watch it and we'll share it on the channel. It's going to be one of the kids. Oh, nice. Michael has better films, but Jason's the better character. Didn't happen after the final chapter set of part 5, which would be fair. Do you have any real life scary things that happened to you like the movies? I mean, yeah, I've lost my kid at one point. Ashley and I lost a child. I physically lost my kid in the mall at one point. Those are the two that come right to my head. Almost drowned in a wave pool when I was a kid. I've been pretty lucky. Nothing too heavy. I mean, the other shit, losing my child inside of a mall was terrifying. Like, so damn terrifying. We were playing hide and seek inside of this bounce house area. It was called Moonwalk Adventures. And he went out the door, and I didn't know it. I was hiding in a moonwalk, and I was trying to find him inside of a bounce house, and I couldn't find him. And it was the scariest half hour of my life. I thought my son was gone, and he was like 4. He was my only kid at the time. So that was something horror movies are made of to me. Like that, the real life scary shit like that was it. Horror Miser Monty G. Oh wait, what's up, Cody? Jason Goes to Hell and Halloween 4, best movies from both franchises. I'll take it, buddy. Horror Miser Monty G, another great friend of the channel. Both Jason and Michael have their legacies. I would vote for Jason because he has been in space and Michael has not. Jason X is finally coming through in the clutch for me, baby. Give me back my horror movies. Jason never took naps in a sewer just because, so I'm going with Jason. That's another fair one. T. Parker, I gotta read this one. T. Parker Evans. Michael Myers, because he's the OG, the GOAT, is pure evil, has no motive, unstoppable, and isn't afraid of water. Now, damn it, T. Parker, Jason is not scared of water. It's bullshit. Complete and total bullshit. I am just not happy right now. But seriously, where did Jason being afraid of water? That came from, the dude comes out of water in every single movie. Like, he comes out of the water in every single movie that he's in. So, like, I don't know where this, Jason's afraid of water stuff came from. Like, I don't know. I don't know. It never, I don't know. It's weird to me. What are your thoughts on Angel Studios movies? I mean, I don't know. I've seen a couple of them. Like that movie David just did really, really good. If I'm thinking of the right thing. And then I believe Sound of Freedom. Yeah, Sound of Freedom was one. Sound of Hope, never seen that one. King of Kings. Me personally, I am religious. I don't follow Christianity because I think that it's kind of like organized religion. I think is full of hypocrisy, and so I don't really follow organized religion. But I believe Jesus Christ is Lord. So I'll leave that for what it is. Michael's kills are better. See, I disagree. That's what I will disagree on. Jason is better, even though I love Myers. Jason hasn't talked yet and will never talk, but Myers has. Michael. In part 1, he drowned, so I guess I went back to that. And Freddy vs. Jason. Slap that shit out of that movie. Michael walks too slowly. You think he's using a cane or a walker. I think Jason would beat Michael Myers. Thank you, Alex. I like you. I think Jason won. Now listen, people are like, he winked. He's a fucking head. He's a head. What do you mean he winked? He's just a head. Jason won that movie. He had the bigger body count. He beat Freddy's ass. I'm going with Jason. Next is 4. I personally will go with Goes to Hell, man. That glove coming up and taking Jason's mask. Nothing's going to beat that one for me. That's fair, Chester, and I love your picture. Part 2, 3, or 4 would lose to Michael, but part 6, Jason X would beat Michael. That's fair. No. Personally, don't vape, don't smoke, used to. But that's done. I just still feel like freedom should be out there, and if I don't like it, I don't want to take it away from other people that do. So, if that's your thing, do it. I just hope that you are more health conscious and you think about what you're doing. If you need a good Christian movie, check out God's Not Dead. It's so good. It's about a student who stands up for Jesus in his class because the teacher makes the class say God is dead. What a weird thing for a teacher to do. That's just weird. Michael is my boy. H6 rules. Halloween 6 rules. Is that true, Connor?
Go fuck yourself!
How about now? Does it rule now? Is that audio coming through to you guys? Or, because, like, I can't. Are my earbuds on? Like, whenever I play something, the earbuds, I can't hear it on my stuff. Michael's calculating, but Jason is a predator versus prey. I know. I agree. 09 Michael's. Yeah, okay. I like H6. No, I don't. I can't say anything else, but no, I don't. It's all good. So, but I mean, like when I'm playing these videos, can you guys hear the videos? Because, like, hold on, I'm gonna try a short one just to see.
No! No!
My earbuds are on, and I don't know why. Like, poor Mikey, car got screwed. Prediction for Scream 7. I can't answer. I want to, but I can't. I can't answer what I think, because there's things that I know that I'm not allowed to talk about. And I'm not trying to be facetious. I'm not trying to be like, woo. But I can't, and I don't want to ruin anything for anybody. H2 rules for me. Let's go. I can't wait. Oh, man, that's going to be sick. Which is fair. Since Ashley's not here, should we say his name? Whose name? I don't know what you're talking about, Stewie. Hey, Kenny, we're talking about Jason versus Michael Myers debate today, so here's what I think. We can both good. He doesn't want to... Okay. Oh, should we say Joe Hendry's name? Well, I mean, you know what happens when you do.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry.
We can hear them just fine. Blink if Stu is the killer. The producers cut at H6 ruined the franchise up until H2O. I just don't like the... I'm not a big fan of Halloween 6. I don't like the Cult of Thorn stuff at all. Nope. Said it again. Did you see the cool picture of Kenny taking the 90s holding sledgehammers? Yes. The Brothers of Destruction, man. I love it. All right, let's get back to some more of what you guys said. T. Parker. So, Byron. I'm a big Michaels person, but Jason did get pumped up. But did Jason get beat up by Busta Rhymes? Nope. And don't get me started on the Cult of Thorn and garbage in the 86 producers cut. So my vote is Jason. But I will say James Jude Courtney is the best actor to play Michael Myers. Best actor to play Jason is Kane Hodder. So there we go, Byron. We got another Jason vote here. Tyler Blake. Michael all the way. There's a darkness void, and that's just way scarier. Adam Newsom. Michael overall better franchise. Fucking Adam. Damn you. Final Girl Slade. Michael. Jason is low-key boring in my opinion. Horse shit. We're now back tied 5-5. Anders. Jason for me. There we go, Anders. Coming through in the clutch, baby. Hayden. Michael is better. Sorry, Ken. The reason for me is that Michael is just cold-hearted, sadistic killer. Jason has a monstrous element to him. Michael makes it feel more raw and believable. I also prefer the iconic Michael Myers look over Jason's as well. My name's Hayden. Jesse Stalker. Michael 100% simply because of Jason X. That's totally fair, Jess. Like that's I can't even be mad. And the last one on this page, our buddy Hector. I saw Halloween in theaters with my dad first, so my favorite is Michael Myers. I only saw the 3 Friday the 13th on VHS when a neighbor of mine had all 3 recorded on one VHS, so I recorded them from him. I don't have nostalgia for Friday like I have for Halloween. And that's the complete opposite of me. So I do like that, but you did pick Michael, so damn it. All right, let's catch up real quick. He is cruel, carnage, and also chaotic. A lot of people prefer the theatrical cut. I believe in Sledgehammer. Joe Hendry would beat my ass. I agree. I do prefer Freddy to Jason and Michael. I'll be honest. I prefer Chucky to all 3. But because there's such an easy comparison between Jason and Michael, that's why we do these 2. Jason can't even die, but Michael Myers can. Freddy is the best. H6 Myers versus New Blood Jason would tear his ass up. I like Darkness Falls. I don't remember Cherry Falls. Van Helsing is fine. But I did like Darkness Falls. I know Ashley really liked that one. I like the Halloween franchise more than Nightmare on Elm Street. Wow, okay. I like that. I will disagree respectfully. But I like that take. Ashton, you can just go right the fuck back out. I like Jason's look better too. I really dislike the cult thing, so I prefer the theatrical cut. The Hospital Doctor Strobe Light Massacre is part of what makes that movie, and that's fair. Do you have a number one horror movie that you despise the most? The Exorcist 2. The Exorcist 2 is the movie I just cannot stand at all. I mean, every movie has redeeming qualities. Even movies that I dislike have redeeming qualities. There's nothing redeeming about The Exorcist 2 in my opinion. Freddy. Vecna got punked. Couldn't even kill any main character. Freddy's got that ass. He ain't gonna clock his way into Freddy's head. I'm curious to know, how did the name Sledgehammer Horror come from? Yes, it is from my last name being Sledge. That is genuinely Ashley and I's last name. Obviously, I was born with it. She married into it. But when I first named the channel, Ashley wasn't doing it with me yet. She was doing behind the scenes stuff when we first started it, and she didn't want to be on camera. So it was going to be Ken's Horror Corner was the initial name, and William Brayman, Bill, who you guys see in the chat sometimes, our best friend, the one that lives in Florida. Me and Ashley grew up with him. He was like, dude, you should just call it Sledgehammer Horror. And I was like, Jesus Christ, Bill. Like, that's fucking genius. So, I mean, Bill named it, really, if I could be honest with you. And so, that, you know, and it just, once he said it, I was like, it's just so obvious. You know, like, it's our last name. And it's just got a ring to it. So I do like it. Overall, my favorite franchise is Child's Play. But my favorite film out of those... Oh, it's Nightmare 3? Okay. See, I dislike Freddy's Dead less than I dislike The Dream Child. The Dream Child is my least favorite in that one. I think people are going to be shocked at some decisions they make. I'll say that. I'm not going to say if it's going to be good or bad. People are going to be shocked at some decisions that Scream 7 makes. I would love a Ghostface in the snow. Because Jason we did get with Never Hike in the Snow, so I did get my fill of Jason in the snow. But just imagine Ghostface wearing a white robe in the snow, and then having the kill with the blood go on his white robe and on the snow. Oh, man, that would be sick. Nothing says that he has to stay with a black robe. Like Vid, Angel, or Clear Play show movies the wrong way because you can cut out language violence. I mean, I don't think there's a right or wrong way, but I think that directors and producers and actors should have a say in it. That's what I will say. The artists should have a say in how they're done. I hate Halloween 5 more than I hate my worst enemy. Biggest abomination ever hit theaters. What is up, Adrian? Michael should have stole Corey's motorbike. That would have been hilarious. He had Michael on it. All right, guys, let's do page 2 now. Gina, my chunky Jordy. You're going to hate me as neither one are better than the other. I love both. I've been watching Michael since I was 4, Jason since I was 8. As mom didn't do Friday films, but my brother did. So my mom's would have been Michael. So I'm going to give the nod to Michael on this one. I'm gonna be fair. She talked more about Michael here than Jason, so I got to be fair with it. All right. Gamer Randy 344. I picked Jason because he has cooler kills, bigger, huge body count, and the Friday 13th movies are more fast-paced to me. All fair. Official Mignative, M-I-G-I-N-T-I-V, Mignative 01. I have to say Michael. I'm glad I messed up your name. I've been watching the Halloween franchises when I was a teenager, and Michael is so badass and cool. That to me is better than Jason. Okay. Okie dokie. William Driver, 1988. Jason easily. Michael just hides out in the sewer instead. Denise MJ20. This is such a good debate because they are so different. Jason didn't really turn evil until he had to. Michael was born this way, so I'll go with Michael. Denise. What the hell, man? Yurdy. Big Mike. Hey, Yurdy. I hope everybody knows I'm kidding. Like, obviously, I love and respect the Halloween movies. Everybody thinks I hate Halloween. I don't. I don't hate Halloween. I just jab at Ashley. I think the first one is not as good as everybody says. I think it's overrated. It's still the prototypical slasher, you know. And if we're debating this, we're debating horror. People are talking about horror. I'll happily lose. Sean's Horror Corner. I really like both, but if I have to choose, I'm picking Jason. Friday the 13th is a more fun franchise, and the worst Jason movie is better than the worst Michael movie. I will also give you that. I will agree with that. Cody Leach. Motherfucker, Cody. Michael is scarier, Jason is cooler. Neither hold a candle to Freddy. That's my answer. But if you're going to twist my arm, I'll go with Michael Myers on this one. I didn't throw it. It's still on my dresser. I could never disrespect your hat, Cody. Even though you broke my heart, you son of a bitch. Warren Bedinsky, Jason. Can't believe Cody picked Michael. That hurts. Anthony Chabot, Jason. Scream Queen 514. I love Michael, but Jason clears easily. King of the Damned 1990 posted a gif of Michael Myers and said, I've never been driven to watch any of the Friday the 13th films besides the remake. Plus, I cheated by watching the whole Friday the 13th kill count by Dead Meat, which you can watch the kill count and the kill recount. Both are very educational. Both are very entertaining. The Halloween franchise is more my taste. It seems to have more of a story, even if it's flawed. Hey, and we got someone repping Dead Meat, so I can never be upset about that. Love James, Chelsea, Zorn, the whole gang. They're amazing and huge fan. Always have been. And they've just been the kindest people to us. When they say be good people, they lead by example. They're incredible. Otis James, definitely Mike. Kirsten Marie, Michael. Jen Wakely, Jason. He's a total deadite and doesn't eat dogs. Lots of truths here. Robert Tricky 5, Michael 100%. I just like the Halloween movies more. Wishing it all away, Jason all the way. He's just more brutal. Insert _ breakdown. I feel I prefer Jason. You get nasty kills in that awesome camp location. All right. So now, so you guys know Michael is leading 18-15 at this moment. Ashley just texted me. She's going to try to hop on here in a second. Give Ghostface a Santa hat. Yes. Yeah, like we're going to do a Ghostface movie in the snow. Don't have any character in the first beginning. Just have Santa Claus die as the opening kill. I hate Halloween 5. I promise you, and I'm even talking to texting this live so people hear me. I'm not setting you up, comma, and I'm not talking shit about Michael, comma. Somebody answered a question in a certain way, and before I read it and give it a point to either person, I want your opinion as well. That probably came out all wrong, because whenever I talk to text, it sounds like shit. H5 is not that bad. It's generally one of the best of the franchise. Wow, I'll say it's superior to H2. H4, that's a stretch, but I love it. We need a Christmas-themed Scream movie and Haunted Hippie stream. Let's go. And we get a Haunted Hippie name drop. Love her to death, man. She is a little sister to me, and I care about her intensely. I saw that Stranger Things Season 5 before it came out. It said it was going to be TV MA, but it wasn't. It was definitely not. It was more like TV BO for boring. In the new season of Crystal Lake, do you think we'll see Ralph? Yes. Yes. This I can say. We are getting Crazy Ralph in Crystal Lake, the TV series. That is something I'm allowed to say, so I will say it. We will be getting Crazy Ralph in Crystal Lake, and I'm very excited about that. It's gonna be fun. I can't wait for that. Yes. Great to you too, buddy. I think it's separate, me personally, but they are Halloween movies, so it's however you want to interpret it. I did watch Scream 5. I thought it was good. Hell yeah, Chester. Jason was never genuinely evil. Killing doesn't always equal evil, which is very fair. What is the next game stream? Well, we're going to finish The Walking Dead, and then we're going to do, what's that game? The Quarry. We're going to do The Walking Dead, and then we're going to finish The Walking Dead because we're on the final season, and then we're going to jump into The Quarry. Technically, Black Christmas is... I agree, but here's the thing. For me, I like Black Christmas more than Halloween. But when I say prototypical, I think that Halloween perfected it. While Black Christmas is probably the original, we didn't know anything about Billy, and which is cool. I love that. Like, I personally love that. Black Christmas is one of my favorite movies of all time. But I think that if you want a successful slasher that does a lot, you want to have just as much known about your villain as you do your hero. And I think that's where Halloween perfected it. We get the backstory of Michael. We learn he was evil, just like we learn about Jamie Lee. We learn about Laurie and what makes her tick. Like, that's why I think Halloween, if someone's like, show me a slasher to introduce me to the genre, I would say Halloween or the original Scream. Those would be the first two slasher films that I would say to somebody to introduce them into the slasher genre, in my opinion. I think all the Halloween movies are great. There's a couple bad ones in there, buddy, but whatever. I'll let you live in your fantasy world. Uh-oh. Hey, just so you know, babe, right now, I've done 2 pages. Michael is up 18-15.
Yes, I knew my piece would come in handy.
Now, here's the question, and I'm not going to say which character is which, okay?
Okay.
Because we're ranking this by overall villain, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So this person said, blank has the better films, but blank is the better character.
Michael has the better films because Michael is the better character.
But in that situation, should I say which one has the better films? Because this is a Jason versus Michael, so I'm saying we should go with which one's the better character, correct? Because right now I have this under tie. Because I wanted to get your opinion first, but because this person said blank had the better films, but blank is the better character, and we're judging who the better character is, this one should go off character, or should I give it to him because of who has the better films?
I feel like they both go hand in hand, though.
Right, but so should I leave this one as a tie?
Yeah.
Okay. Because the real answer was Nightmare Center said Michael has better films, Jason is the better character. But so I didn't want to take away from Michael because of my, love of Jason, because they said it was the better character, but he did say that Michael had the better movies. So That's why I wanted you to jump on at least for a second so I could get your opinion on what direction I should go with it, because I told everybody that you're really sorry you couldn't be here.
Yeah.
It sucks. But like I said, right now Michael's up 18-15, and it's not been fun so far for me.
I'm glad. I really am. I'm sorry I'm not here to rub it in your face.
No, I'm sure you're not. All right, do you got a minute for me to read a couple, or do you got to go right now?
Yeah, just like a minute.
Okay. Crobobo Pop put a Jason gif. So we got Jason. Oh God, I already know what this one is. Kate Siley. Michael Myers. He was the first serial killer I ever watched in a movie. Watching him in the movies on Halloween time just seems iconic. I felt like I could relate to him. He was an outcast in society for a long time. I felt like that myself. So, all right, love, I'm going to read some more of these, and I will text you at the end the final score. Have a great night at work. I hope it goes fast for you.
Thank you. Love you.
All right, I love you too.
Bye.
Bye. So, there we go. That one's going to stay a tie. I'd say the worst Friday movie is worse than the worst Halloween movie. I agree to disagree. Halloween Kills and Ends. I like those ones. No. If I paid money, I'm not walking. Well, I mean, me and my cousins walked out of Freddy Got Fingered when I was like 13, just because it was dumb. Like, I don't. Even as a 13-year-old, I was like, this isn't fun for me. Like, it's just ridiculous. So Freddy Got Fingered, but as an adult, no. I even sat all the way through Bug. Me too. 100%. 100%. Why do some of y'all prefer Michael? What are some things that make you prefer Michael? Connor says Michael. I think I got you in here, Connor. Have they mentioned anything about Black Mask 3? Black Phone? Because if so, I haven't heard anything yet. Did you ever go into the movie theater and people were already sitting in your seats? No. But I'm a dick. So I'd be like, hey, kick rocks. I try to be kind, but if I'm taking my wife out on a date and we've been together 21 years and you're going to annoy the piss out of me in a theater, I'm going to let you know. I won't be like super cruel, but I'll let you know like it's time to chill. Like time to stop. Yeah. Worst mask for sure. Michael has far less survivors than Jason. Rachel, Jamie, Lori, Loomis. He got them all in the end. Most of the people who survived Jason end up escaping him for good. That's a good call, Jacob. That's a really good call. The slasher himself. That's true. Original Black Christmas might have been... Yes, I agree, Mikey. Totally agree. I love that ending. Don't know if John Carpenter was inspired by Black Christmas. I'm sure he was. I'm sure he was. I prefer the Nick Cage looking mask of H5. Well, she's here. Yep, she came in to let us go. No, I'm with you. Like, I'm with you, Aiden. I love Jason. I think he's got better kills. I think he uses his, he's got a bigger array of weapons. There's just so much I think that he's better at. I'm sure she appreciates it. I got a perfect idea of how they can have Stu as Ghostface again. I can't talk about Scream 7, guys. Look, I can't. Like, I really can't. Because I'm going to end up slipping up and saying something that I shouldn't say, and it's going to give something away, so I can't do it. I'm sorry. I love you guys, but that's a subject I just can't touch right now. I don't like Friday 8 at all. Halloween 5 is a margin better for me. Okay. Hey. Resurrection's not that bad. Resurrection entertains me, at least. Okay. Michael Hanning. Good friend of mine. Helped us start the channel. Jason, why? Because some of the earliest and happiest memories I have are with my dad watching the Friday the 13th movies as a kid. He also has an amazing Jason tattoo on his forearm. So, we will give that one to Jason. Mannequin Wigs Barbie. I say Jason. Okay. So that's 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. We're 18 to 19 right now. Okay. J. Smitty, $9.99. You in here, Justin? Jason is 1,000 times better. His size and his kills, his brute strength. Jason would easily bend Michael in half like he did Sheriff Harris. Jason also not a dog killer like Michael. That's like the 4th dog killer comment we got. Michael is pushing people away with his dog killing, man. Lionheart 88. Michael Myers because he's just awesome. Jason is mad. I don't care if he went to hell and back. Michael seems like more of a beast. Okay. Holly's Haunts. Jason went to space. He's the OG. We are tied right now, guys. 20 to 20. Man, this is fun. Like, this is so much fun. Horror Ghoul Fanatic. While I do love Halloween 3 and Rob Zombie's remakes, I rarely call myself a Michael Myers fan. Jason only had one opinion lame entry. Jason Goes to Hell. What the fuck, Horror Ghoul? But the franchise is consistently entertaining. Though they're both icons, I put characters like Freddy, the Creeper, and Pennywise above these guys. I'm going with Jason because he's a force to be reckoned with. Okay, so we got one for Jason. CJG313.23 says Jason with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 exclamation points. That only gets 1 point, but that's 6 exclamation points. An anti-hero production. Michael is a flawed prototype. Jason is the advanced model, better in every way. 1, he's stronger. 2, more inventive kills. 3, not able to be beat in hand-to-hand combat by a 75-year-old woman. 4, would walk through a clothes hanger like nothing. So we got another Jason vote here. Jason's starting to come back, baby. Illison, I think Jason's more creative. He has more variety of kill techniques. He's my choice. I will admit Michael Myers is straight up scarier, though. But he said Jason is his choice. That's what I thought. His or her choice. It's Ilson. ILLSON. So we'll go with that. Mark at the movies. Jason, he has the bigger blade. It's a no-brainer. Ryan Benson. Michael is better when you treat him the way he's meant to be treated, as the shape. He's not a person anymore. He's just the shape of one. Makes him much more interesting to watch. Bretman. Jason Voorhees, forever and always. All right. Got a couple more pages here, but we'll catch up on the chat real quick. Whoa. Resurrection. Yeah, I have Resurrection above 5 myself. I walked out of Texas Chainsaw 3D. That's fair. I'd rather lay in traffic than watch either of them. Do your thing, cuz. Oh, so stupid. What is up, Russell? How's it going, brother? Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you. I didn't make it that far. Have you ever parked in the back of a parking lot and someone pulls right next to you for no reason? No, not that I could think of. But I'm usually one of those guys, too, that drops my wife off right at the door, and then I try to park as close as I can. That way she's not walking in alone. But I don't want her walking across the parking lot either. I'm weird like that. Okay, but let me tell you, it's a pretty bad line. H5 is top 4 for me. Resurrection is bottom. That's okay. I mean, you're wrong, but whatever. Love you, Connor. At least Helen Resurrection isn't Freddy's Dead, which is another fair one. My buddy Nathan Mills, said Jason. Dizzo1. Michael, he's always evil but never undead, getting Frankenstein back to life like Jason, which that's fair. Jason did die and come back, so you gotta give Michael a point for that one. Alice Evangeline Candace. Jason, because I like his movies more. Proud of you, Alice. Troy McClure, we know what Troy's got. As the leader of the Jason Goes to Hell fan club, Steven, 6979, says Jason. Jason's starting to get a commanding lead here, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. 49R1681. I started seeing Halloween and Friday the 13th on cable when I was 9 or 10. Michael moved like a ghost. Jason teleports from trees. Both are favorites of mine. Michael's method kills are the same, but Jason gets more creative. I'm going to put that one under tie again. Because there wasn't a definitive answer there, and I don't want to put words in people's mouth. And again, we didn't proofread any of these. We just copied and pasted. So I don't know what any of these say, really. Except Cody's. I looked at that one. You schmuck. Storytime Spectacular. Michael is scarier, more creepy, and dark. Jason is a more fun slasher. I'm going to give it to Michael on that one because he says scarier, creepier, and darker. So we're going to give that one to Michael. I'm being fair. I'm trying to be fair. Mindless. You're here. In terms of strength, I'll say Jason wins. I mean, he survived outer space in X. Michael, on the other hand, despite being shot multiple times, survived an explosion. And Halloween Ends, he got shredded. So Mindlessathy, 06, got you under Jason. Russell. Michael Myers. He was my first horror movie I was introduced to, so I'm picking Mike. Russell Dorsey. Russell, we got to get you on a My First Horror Movie episode, man, so we can talk about The Shape. You just email me and let me know. We'll make it happen. Patrick, have Cheetah will view. Jason wins by a landslide as a far better villain. The third turd. I admit this might be biased because I saw Friday the 13th before any Halloween movie, but Jason is a cooler, better villain to me. Michael is a bit boring in comparison. Michael's mask is more disturbing visually compared to the hockey mask. But that's about it. Jason has the more memorable kills. And it always comes down to kills for me as well. That's why I always have Jason on top. I think Jason's kills are much more inventive and better. Brian C., 7082. Jason is a hurricane force of nature. Jason is seriously running away with this now, guys, and I'm loving it. I wish Ashley was here so bad to see this. Comics, beer, and sci-fi. Our vote is based on movies. No Friday movie can compete with the original Halloween movie, not to mention that Friday was made as a blatant ripoff of Halloween, so Michael Myers for the win, obviously, and they are correct. And movies, beer, and sci-fi, I love them. They're amazing. They're a fantastic channel. We got to spend a little bit of time with them at Astronomicon a couple years ago, and they are just some cool dudes. A lot of love and respect for them. Big Rod Reviews. I couldn't choose a favorite in this fight, but I will make the argument that Jason is the stronger villain because he became just as big of an icon as Michael with worse production and writing in the Friday the 13th franchise. Is that a tie or is that a win for Jason, guys? I'll give it a tie. Give it a tie for now. Real Life Ryan. The answer is it depends on which movie. I'll lean towards Michael for the reason I'm not able to understand him. How he's only subtly beyond human, and it shows a lot of intelligence despite being as savage and unreasonable as he is. Plus, he's got better theme music. All right, Ryan, I'll give you that. His theme music is definitely better. That one I will give you. But I do love the Friday the 13th. I do love that. But Michael's is iconic. I can't touch that. I've got the original cassette tape back here unless one of the kids got into it at the party. At one point, my kids have been in here. You can see all my stuff is messed around in here. We had a birthday party for Kenley, my daughter, and the kids were in here. Oh, there it is. Let's see, so it's kind of hard to... We got Mrs. Voorhees right there. But I've got the original cassette for the score of Halloween. Still works. Still, had this for many moons. Still, still going strong. So, did you hear of the new weird show, The Beauty, with Ashton Kutcher? I have not. That's weird. Like, all of a sudden, like, it had no comments and everything just flew in. Sorry, man. I'm trying to go back up to the top so I can see where I got left off. So, I hate when StreamYard does this, man. Look here. All of a sudden, they all popped up. And I'm sorry, I was not ignoring you guys. Oh, to be fair, Jason killed Muffin in Friday the 13th too. Uh-oh. Michael makes a habit of it, though. I'm Team Jason now. Didn't they only ever bring the dog killing up in one or two movies? Well, they talk about it in other ones, too. Ant-Man is basically a 189-pound man. Have any kids in your neighborhood? No. The thing is, Jonathan, like in my neighborhood, everyone knows me. And Ashley, we're kind of like neighborhood mom and dad too. Like we try to be we try to have the kids over at the house all the time. Like the kids around here are pretty respectful. We're pretty lucky with the kids that we have around here. Jason is literally a mentally and physically disabled child in a man's body. How is that not more interesting than Michael? Totally agree. Bretman doesn't count. Oh, man. I love that our communities are so intertwined. I would rather sit through Jason's Dead or Freddy's Dead than Resurrection. I saw Resurrection when I was 6. It was the first time I ever disliked a movie. That's awesome. I can't believe the first horror movie I saw in cinema was Smile. Oh, man. Yeah, that's definitely a rough one to see first. Nathan doesn't count either. Have there been any movies you watched that were only an hour and a half but felt like 5 hours to get through? Yeah. The April Fool's Day remake was one. That movie was fucking terrible. There was a couple last year. Restless was one that comes to mind. That one just another one that just dragged on for far too long. It took way, way too long. Scene with Frankenstein. Yep. Yes! Let's go! Thanks, brother. Michael must win. I refuse to call the creature Frankenstein. Yeah, it's Frankenstein's monster. I will say this, there are more good depictions of Jason than there are of Michael. H78 Michael is the only version that completely works for me. Let's get a poll. All right, let's do it. Let me go to YouTube. So you guys can just vote right in the poll as well. All right. I hate that I can't... hurting my ear. I hate that I can't do this right on StreamYard. I have to do this right through YouTube. So engage with your audience. Let's start a poll. Who is the better villain? Alright guys, the poll is coming live. I'll judge a book by its cover, but that means great, like Undead and It Ends, both, yeah. Hey! What's up, Michael? You son of a bitch. You got me all excited you were here for that? No, I'm just kidding, buddy. I love you. Thank you for popping in. If you can tell by how much I've been repping him this whole time. Yes, I know, Connor. I still love you. I dislike Halloween kills. Let's be real. The kills are better. Yes. I don't know about 90% of the the Friday movies, but they're good. They're better than the rest of the Halloween movies, but man, Jason's kind of a badass. All right. Yes. Yes, I will. Jason killed someone with a sleeping bag. Yes. I know. I actually like it better How he got her just the one time, and that was it. When he got her, just with the one swap, I think that works so much better. Up. Edgy, but he doesn't get the job. I don't know, man. That's pretty hard to say. Yes, 100%. Yep. Oh, the tape? Yeah, I love it. Ashton Kutcher gets around. The scariest part of the OG Friday the 13th is Jason's mom's hairy hands. So right now, Jason's winning the in-chat poll as well. All right, cool. All right, we are on to our last page, guys. And thank you guys for hanging out with me for an hour. BFMC JCF 245. Jason for me. Growing up in my hometown, a couple towns over was a town called Crystal Lake. That will definitely do it. Jerry, oh man, this is a tough choice. I love both, but I'm going to have to go with, sorry, Ashley, Jason is the better villain. His kills are badass. Can't top the iconic sleeping bag kill. Well, that was pretty good timing, huh? Wallace Maldonado. Wallace Maldonado, 7710. This is a difficult scenario because I love both, but I got to give the advantage to Jason. The reason Jason has a lot more creative kills, and Michael is a good example of the flaming machete in Freddy vs. Jason. Great kill. Do love that kill. Chainsaw Sarah. Michael is scarier and overall creepy, but Jason's kills are more creative and fun. Jason has some of the best kills, the sleeping bag and the roof scene, but she said Michael is scarier and overall better. So, just kidding, Chainsaw Sarah. Thank you for voting. Seriously, I love that you guys are voting. It's so cool. Lenny Laserdiscs. Michael. Stella. Michael is better. The movies are better. Dr. Loomis and Lawyer are great characters for solidifying his evil nature. Michael also doesn't seem to have a reason. I ignore the Rob Zombie Halloween films. I ignore the Rob Zombie's Halloween films, and that makes it even scarier. Diana. I'm choosing Mikey. We love a good stalker. I'd say maybe he's more strategic, terrifyingly cooler team Mike Myers. So right now we're at 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 for Michael. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 36 for Jason. Jason still has a 6-point lead at this point. Jake Bravo. You hear Jake? Jake's going with Jason. J Mill. I am being biased when I say Jason due to, well, we have the same first name and I own all his films. So there we go. Dread by Drew. Michael 100%. I love Michael, I love Jason, but Michael just feels more human with that little bit of possible supernatural. He plays games with his victims in the original 2018s and kills. His stalking scenes are brilliant. Jason is that in-your-face, brutalizes victim in the gnarliest way possible. That's great, but when Michael pulls off a kill of that nature, it just feels extra special to me. Horror Addicts TV. Jason Voorhees. He's more sympathetic and was wronged as a child, where Michael's was just wrong as a child. So that's a Jason vote. Techno Wizard. What's up, buddy? Jason for me, 100%. One of the most interesting parts of the horror, in my opinion, is the constant fight and adapting the characters have to do. Jason is one slasher who always adapted back. Take him out of his element, he's evolving, gaining new powers, finding creative and new ways to kill, and is a monster through and through. Okay. Love that answer. Horror Movie Warriors Latrice. This is hard, I refuse to answer. No, I'm kidding. Not about deciding it's hard, I'm kidding about refusing to answer. Okay, gun in my head, Jason Voorhees. And now why, I really have no idea. Maybe because Michael was just evil for no reason and Jason became evil. I think the two reasons were when he was bullied and two, when he saw his mom get killed. So Jason had a reason to kill, whereas Michael didn't really have a reason. I guess it kind of depends on which timeline you follow. So we got another Jason. The Random Horror Show. No contest there. Both are massively destructive. I will always be Team Myers and Team Voorhees. Awesome idea, Ken. All right, the Random Horror Show. That's another tie. And the very last one goes to, from Chris Jardine, Jason. All right, so let's tally these votes up, ladies and gentlemen. So, all right, with a final score of 42 to 31, with 4 being the tie, Jason Voorhees is our winner. Hi, Ash. Thank you, guys. This is so cool. I'm going to catch up on the chat real quick before I got to go be dad and do baths and get the girls to bed. Since I know how much you love Smile too, Ken, I'll take a video of me drinking water. Oh, appreciate it, buddy. Fuck, I hate it. That movie was good except for that, man. Jason's winning with 60%. Jason Voorhees has more movies than Michael Myers. Yes, he does. And Michael still has more kills. Yes, it does. Oh, my God. It's so good. That's my favorite if people don't know that. If anyone here doesn't know that, it is my favorite. No. I think Sinners is a fantastic movie. It was a fine horror movie. But it wasn't... It's a masterpiece. I'll say that. I think Sinners is a masterpiece. I don't think it's a fantastic horror movie. But it is a cinematic masterpiece. Absolutely. 100%. My intro is up on Instagram and Discord, and it's fucking cool. Victor Frankenstein isn't a doctor to begin with. Also fair. Jason does use different weapons, but is mostly known for his machete. Do you think Jason would be as iconic if he never got that hockey mask? No, I don't. I think that's part of what makes him iconic. Yeah, if you guys have not voted, get your votes in. No. It's a good movie. It's about, I want to say Vic the Butcher, but that's not right. The hell was his name? Dr. Lusk. Jack the Ripper. So far, Jason is ahead. Is Jason still ahead in the poll here? Jason's up. Oh my gosh, this is close. 53%. Oh, it's 50-50 now. Michael and Jason had the same kill in part 2s. Okay. What book are we talking about? This might have been some of the chat that didn't pop up for me. Would you not care if someone pranked you in a store? It depends what the prank is and who they did it to. If it was a prank towards me, I probably wouldn't care unless they physically touched me or touched my food. That would piss me off. If they did anything to my wife, I'm flying off the fucking handle. Don't touch my wife. Don't scare my wife. My wife or my kids, I'll go all out. If it's me, I don't really give a shit. Don't mess with my wife. Well, I hope you enjoyed it, Byron. I did read your answer, Byron, so thank you. Rigged voting. Stop the vote. I rigged it. I rigged the vote. Michael's up now? Get out of here with that, man. Jonathan is suspenseful. It's rigged. It's bad. It's bad here in Michigan. I've been worried about our losing power the whole time I've been here, so that's another reason why I'm... they're just messing around, Aiden. That's another reason I'm trying to go quick through this, is I don't want to lose power. How dare you people? Michael is the GOAT. Congrats to the rightful winner. Nice to see there's still some order in this crazy world. Yeah, it's not been fun. Ash, Ken is paying people off in here. I want to recount. Oh, man. That's awesome. I love it. Love you, Michael, man. We got to get together sometime, man. I fucking miss you so much, dude. Jason's more terrifying than Michael, to be honest, just because of how fast Jason was before he died and then brought back as zombie Jason. It's like the one. Sinners is a great vampire. See, I can't agree with that, Stewie. I love the movie. Now Michael's up 57. Get out of here, man. I think it's a fine movie, but I think it's more of a period piece than a vampire movie. But like I said, the score, the cinematography, the scares they do have, it's a... Oh my God. Michael B. Jordan, A Smoking Stack? It's just a great movie. Agreed. Yes, I did. I did see it. That's all I can say. Sackhead Jason was an odd thing, but at least 2009 the sack was... Yes, I agree. Oh, the Frankenstein book. Okay. What's up, Dylan? Sinners was a fun popcorn movie. I'm not in love with it, but I enjoyed it. Yes. Yeah, Connor. I see it. Is it still? Fuck. Michael's still up. I rigged it with mail-in votes. Cancel all mail-in votes, Jacob. No longer sigh. Hey, thanks for being here, Amanda. We appreciate you. Jason is a beast of a killer, did evil things, but he wasn't born bad, unlike Michael. Yep. I actually had to wrap my pipes with like a heating tape, like the heater tape. And then I have I went and bought another propane heater to put in my basement to keep my pipes from freezing because that terrifies me, man. Like, that's so much money if that shit freezes. Have you ever seen an argument between a customer and a worker at a fast food place before? No, but I see them at Napa all the time. I work at a Napa auto parts store, and yeah, I've seen some arguments in there. I didn't expect the son Michael win. Hey, look, at least Michael won here in the chat, so I'll show Ashley that. Maybe then she won't make me sleep on the couch. Michael won this poll. So, Michael forever. He will always and forever win. All right, guys, again, thank you so much for being here. This was amazing. This was such a fun thing, and I think we're going to do something like this more often. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks. That's not too far away, Stewie. You know that. It's not too far away from us. This was a lot of fun, guys. Everybody that participated in this, whether you voted, whether you were here tonight in the chat, thank you. I had such an amazing time doing this, and I really wish Ash could have been here. I really, really wish he could have been here to see all this. So thank you guys so much for stopping out. Just remember, share this out with your friends. We are getting very close to 14.6. We need 15 subscribers, and we'll be up to 14,600. Our goal is to get 20,000 by the end of the year. It's another 5,000. We want to hit it. I'd like to hit it before the middle of the year, but yeah, poll results. Hey, Michael won by 5 in the poll. So thank you guys for being here. Like I said, share the channel with your friends, your family, strangers on the street. See someone walk in and be like, hey, I just want to let you know Sledgehammer Horror on YouTube is amazing, and you'll love them. So go subscribe. So like I said, we're 15 away from our goal. We want to hit, 5,000, or what would that be, 5,400? 5,400 by the middle of the year, so we could be at 20,000. So as always, guys, if you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. It does help build the channel more than you know. And hold on, what was that real quick? Who had more good movies than bad between the two? I say Jason had more good movies, personally. But again, that's his favorite supernatural horror movie, The Dark and the Wicked. All right, guys, again, thank you so much for being here. If you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. It does help build the channel more than you know. And follow Sledgehammer Horror on social media. Those links are in the description as well. But until next time, keep talking horror, stay what you are, and we'll see you guys soon.